Hi, welcome to day 16 of Getting to Know Yourself. Today, I'd like to speak about desire. We spoke yesterday about the four elements, and one of them was water, which is desire. Here's an interesting personal story. I once met with Rav Schwartz a few years ago, and he said, I was telling him, what do you think I should work on? I was asking him, and he said, well, what do you think you need to work on? What do you think the element is that's out of whack for you? And I said, well, I think it's fire. He said, fire? But I don't see anger in you. I'm like, oh, because I've worked on that. So I don't have that problem anymore. So now I don't have any problems. He's like, aha. So what about your desires? What do you desire? And I said, oh, I only want to be close to Hashem. That's my desire. He said, no, what else? What other desires do you have? Now, if you know me, I was completely in denial because everyone knows I love eating chocolate. I do. I really like chocolate. And everyone knows I like exercising. And anyone who knows me, I like reading. There's a lot of things I do that I desire to do because I do it because I desire to do it. So I wasn't being honest with myself. He told me, start keeping a notebook of the things that you want. Now, as I told you, I was never clear what I wanted. Maybe it was denial, whatever it was. So I had to start paying attention to what I don't want. And then I was able to be open enough to see, okay, what I do want. But what we need to know first is happiness doesn't reside in the things that are external to us. The Rambam speaks about this, but happiness is within us. That's where true pleasure, joy, and peace is. So this picture over here that says, I am enough, that's true. We each are enough. We don't need anything outside of ourselves. And if we're chasing our desires, that's going to actually remove us from our innate joy. It's not going to bring us joy. We think, oh, if only every now and then I think, a beautiful house on a beach in Eretz Yisrael. Wouldn't that be perfect? Then life would be perfect. No, it wouldn't be. I'd still be me, that it has to get clear on who I am and get balanced in my personality between wind, water, earth, and fire. And it's a constant work, right? It's being an Eved Hashem, serving Hashem and deepening our relationship is a constant, beautiful work. And sometimes it feels like not so easy. Sometimes it feels difficult, but that's where our greatest source of satisfaction, happiness, pleasure, and peace exists. And it's within us. We don't have to go outside of us to get it. We think we can, sometimes we might feel empty in life. So we think, oh, if I buy that new dress, I think that's what I'm missing. Or if I get that cheesecake that's in that new cheesecake factory that everyone loves, maybe that will fill me up. But nothing's going to fill us up, nothing, except a relationship, understanding of who we are, and this relationship, taking it to connect to Hashem and connect to ourselves, connect to others. So in the book, on page 109, Rav Schwartz speaks about this, and he's repeating here that we have to believe that we have this pure soul inside of us, and we have to believe that outside pleasures aren't going to be as great as the inside pleasures. And I hope everyone's taking the time to do some of the meditations that Esther's teaching, just to begin to sense that beautiful inner world that's inside of you. And also to take time now over the next few hours till tomorrow when we meet again to think about the desires that are going through you. And if you have any questions with this, please really email me, because I've worked with this in myself over the past little while. And what you want to do is you want to start noticing which are the desires inside of you that are taking you away, like making you feel disconnected from who you really are, and which are the ones that are making you feel connected with your inner world. And just start noticing, no judgment. By the way, none of these short classes are about judging yourself. It's more about discovering yourself and realizing that you are enough. just the way you are. Hashem is creating you right here, right now, and you are exquisite. I happen to love that word. If I say that too much, but I love it because that's the truth. Anyway, speak to you tomorrow. Amir Hashem.